Today is Monday, June 24th, day 6 of the diet. I'm just boiling up some tea, giving myself a facial. I woke up, well actually I went to bed, I'll tell you. I went to bed last night after I ate my food. I went to bed at 12 a.m. Probably didn't fall asleep till 12:30. Yeah, well, 12:20 maybe I fell asleep, 12:30 latest, because I just had that little bit of excitement kind of going through me, because I'm on vacation. I'm not doing anything. It's a staycation. As you know, I'm going to continue the diet. So anyway, I didn't quite finish all the Brussels sprouts. I'll show you what was left. So just this amount was left over. I couldn't finish it. It's really literally like not even a cup, maybe a cup. I couldn't finish it. I'm not going to eat it again. I'm probably just going to compost it because I don't want to heat up the oil, the flaxseed oil, or I also put a little bit, I forget to tell you, maybe I put some olive oil in it last night just to kind of spruce it up a little bit from being in the fridge and reheating it. So I don't like to heat up oil at all. So when I did heat that up, it was like super low heat. I mean, it basically was like not even hot when I ate it. I just had on very low heat, kept turning it with a spoon or mixing it up. Anyway, so, oh, and the corn, I ate 2 of the corn last night. I gave 2 to my daughter. I peeled it off the corn for her though and put it in a bowl, and then I more or less just had the you know, I ate a little bit what was left on the cob, but there wasn't much. I don't know if you noticed, but I got this. It's like on the inside of my lip / top of my lip. It's not, it looks like a cold sore, but it's like a red little sore. I got it from the beach in the sun. And yeah, and then when I ate the corn with all the salt on it, it just like burned it and turned it into like this little red, little scabby, not even, I can't explain it. It's like a little sun blister. Maybe it's a cold sore. But it's not itchy or anything. It hurt. It doesn't hurt. It hurt when I had the salt on it. But yeah, I got a lot of sun when I was at the beach those 3 days. And I also have I don't know if you can see it. There's like a pimple. A pimple popped out of my forehead, and I tried to pick it, and nothing came out, but it was like, it just started bleeding because I picked it, and now it turned into a scab. Anyway, so 12:30 went to bed. I woke up today at 10 o'clock. Well, I woke up earlier. I woke up when I go to work, and which sucks. Sometimes my body alarm clock wakes me up when I go to work, and if I'm off. But so yeah, I just laid in bed for a little while, but I fell asleep right away and woke up at 10 o'clock. And now it's late. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Just kind of lounged around, didn't do anything. I got to get motivated. I feel a little bit lazy today. So I'm going to have this tea, my herbal tea. Hi guys. So I just drank my tea. I sipped on my tea sitting outside on the front stoop. And I came downstairs, jumped on the rebounder. My knee is better. I mean, it's not 100%, like, but it was good enough to jump on the rebounder, taking it easy. It started feeling better yesterday, actually, so that's good. And right now, I'm going to just lift about 50 pounds on the curl bar, about 10 times. I'm not a bodybuilder or anything, so I'm gonna. It's all about form. I know that much, so I'm gonna try to keep my form and do about 10 lifts here. So let's do it. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. So if you feel like you can lift more, maybe you should stop because you don't want to hurt yourself. It's all about baby steps. So it is 12:45. I kind of just been lounging around, and you know, it's rainy, it's cold outside. Trying to get motivated here and do some stuff. And yeah, it's a bit slow today, but I'm moving along. That's what it's all about. I'm just in my storage room downstairs in the basement, so it's not like a weight room or anything like that. So yeah, couldn't really get the camera set up that well, but whatever. Okay guys, I think I showed you guys this before, but I can't remember. I'll sometimes do like 10 push-ups or so, and they're just lazy push-ups where you kind of lean up against the counter and you just do these push-ups. Now, they're not real push-ups, right? You're supposed to keep your elbows in, but it's just basically to keep moving, do some form of exercise. And if you don't do push-ups, these are a little harder than you would expect, believe it or not. So I'm going to cut up some watermelon to eat and juice. Always try to get the yellow spot. I mean, if it's really yellow, it might be too ripe, but as long as it's got like a hard, it's really hard. If it's soft, then you know it's too ripe. So this one's pretty hard. It's got a little bit of a give, but let's just see. It's hard to tell until you open it. It looks okay. It could be a little bit more red. It smells good. So it's a pink. I wish it was redder, so it's not as ripe as I like, but let's see, maybe it tastes good. Just doing a sawing motion. My knife could be a little sharper. I might have to sharpen it. Just putting these in my compost bowl. I could have cut more off the top. I'm just going to put this here. Should do this. Putting that in my bowl. Okay. Look at the core. So, I cut these up for the juicer. Okay. Going after the core. Just going to juice those. Oops. Let's see what we got here. A lot of this is kind of soft on the inside, so I'm just going to get my smaller knife. Delicious. So what I'm going to do is pick through this and eat the good pieces and juice the rest. So I'm going to give that much watermelon to my kids when I pick them up from school. I'm going to eat what was left over. There's just probably 3.5 cups. I wish I had more actually, but I don't. And I'm going to juice that amount. So, I'll show you in a bit. So I'm just juicing this watermelon up. Time check. So it's 20 after 1 p.m. I woke up at 10 a.m. and had a tea. I had about that much tea, just a little bit over half, maybe. This is 32 ounces, so maybe 24 ounces of tea. Okay, and it's now almost 1:30. That's all I had for the day was tea. And I cut up this watermelon and I was eating a little bit as I was cutting it up, and now I'm juicing it, but I really haven't eaten anything yet. I don't have a whole lot of an appetite. I mean, I'm not really hungry, but at the same time, now that I'm starting to pick away at the watermelon, I am getting hungry. I'm looking forward to eating the watermelon. And so I'm contemplating my next move after this, but right now I'm going to enjoy the watermelon and the watermelon juice. I really wish I had more watermelon. I wish I had another watermelon, because this, believe it or not, this tastes pretty good. It's pretty sugary. So I wish I had a bit more. It doesn't look like I'm going to get a lot of juice from this watermelon. Probably 2 liters. I was expecting to maybe get 3, but it looks like I'm only probably going to get 2. Maybe not even 2, really, because I'm almost done juicing this. This is just the little bits. Okay. Yeah, I think I got just a little over 2 liters. So what I'm going to do is just hold on a second. I just had water in that. So I'm going to store this in the fridge. Just sucking the bubbles off the top. Okay. So that's 1 liter. So I'm going to drink this 1 liter plus this little amount. It's pretty good. I've had better. It's better than the last watermelon juice I had yesterday or the day before. So it's a little sweeter. Yummy. So I'm going to eat that, which is about, 3.5 cups, I said. I'm gonna drink this. It's 1:29, and I'll get back to you. It's 3:30 p.m. right now. I had my watermelon juice and watermelon, and I relaxed a little bit, and then I got a phone call, had a little emergency. So I'm back home now, and I'm gonna have some blueberries. So I'll show you what I'm eating. Okay, so these blueberries are organic, and they're from California. Okay, so I still gave them a rinse. There's a few in here that may not be ripe. But I got about, I don't know, maybe 2 cups, 2.5 cups of blueberries. I gave some to my kids, so this is not the whole package. So I'm going to eat these blueberries. Okay, so I'm eating my blueberries. It's 3:30, but I decided I'm going to soak some pineapple or pumpkin seeds. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to soak just a 1/4 cup. Okay. So that's just a 1/4 cup and some drinking water. I'm going to let that soak minimum 8 hours, but realistically, I'm going to let it soak overnight. So you can put it in the fridge or just set it on your counter. And at the 8-hour mark, just drain the water, give them a little rinse, and then add new water at the 8-hour mark. It just kind of flushes the anti-enzymatic properties that are in the nuts and seeds. So they're easier to digest. Hey guys, it's I'm still eating my blueberries here. I just decided I looked in the fridge and noticed I had some cherries. So it is 3:40 p.m. and I am going to eat some of these cherries. So I have about yeah, there's about a cup and a little bit, maybe. Cup and a half, say. Let's just say. So I'm going to eat those cherries along with the blueberries. Okay? So I'm going to eat the cherries along with the blueberries at 3:40 right now. I'm just sitting on my stoop here, eating the cherries and blueberries. And there's a lot of cars driving by, so it's going to be noisy. Because anyway, it's close to rush hour. People are coming home and whatnot. Yeah, so the cherries. I just want to mention the cherries are delicious. I'm just spitting the seeds into my garden. Yeah, the cherries are delicious. The blueberries are, some are sweet and some are a little bit, I wouldn't say sour, but like a little bit tart or something. So, it's, the cherries are all sweet so far. So basically, it's a good balance. So, yep, just eating along. It's every time I eat now, it's like sore. Yeah. Oh well, it will heal. But I'm pretty sure it's not a cold sore, because I've had cold sores before, and cold sores are like itchy and they pus up and get all blistery and shit. And believe it or not, actually, I used to get a lot of cold sores, and ever since I became like vegan, if you want to call it that, fruit-based vegan, they stopped coming. They stopped coming about. But every once in a while, I will get one of these little tiny little blister that turns right into a scab from either too much sun or swimming in the ocean and stuff. Like, so the salt water and the sun combination, or it could just be my body detoxing, or all of the above. It is now 4:45 p.m. and I'm gonna make some orange juice with some ginger. So I'm just soaking and washing the oranges in a big bowl with some soap that is all natural dish soap. Just washing the rind here. Then I'm going to rinse them, and then I'm going to peel them. Hey guys, okay, so I washed this oranges and rinsed them. They're in this big bowl. And I washed this off with a little bit of soapy water too. It's just ginger. And I'm going to peel these oranges. Well, they're here. Just a sec. I'll show you what they are. Actually, so here's what they are. So they're clementines, and two different types of clementines. They're both, I mean, I guess they're all clementine, but I meant like two different brands, because I bought one pack from another store, and then I just bought that pack from Costco last night. So the bigger ones are from Costco, and the smaller ones are from somewhere else. And these were the ones I was eating at work, just to let you know. So I'm just peeling the clementines. They smell divine. Yummy. Yummy. So I'm just gonna peel these. Might even taste one. Mad juicy. Oh, it's gonna be a good juice. I wonder if I should eat a few. These taste sweeter and juicier than the ones that the smaller ones, the ones I was eating at work. See, here's a little small one. So they're identical except for size, right? Even though this is just half. So the small ones aren't as juicy and flavorful, but it could just because they're a little older. But these bigger ones are delicious. So I'm going to peel all those. So I ate one of the larger clementines, and at time check, it is 5 minutes after 5. So I just peeled all those orange. I'm going to call them oranges, okay, for clear, simplicity. I'm going to cut up some ginger. Just cutting a slither off the top. Actually, I might cut a little more off. It could look, I mean, it's okay. It has a funny color to it. It's not like maybe the best ginger. I got it in bulk. So I'm probably going to use, so it's a big chunk. I'm not going to go crazy. I have, you know, ratio wise, I'm not sure how many oranges that was, but it's a half of a big bowl. So I'm just going to use half of the size of ginger. I'm going to peel it, so it's probably going to be a little smaller once I peel it. Oh, I should mention, I think I can't remember if I told you this, but I quit drinking coffee cold turkey on for the whole length of this diet. Today's day 6, so I still haven't had coffee. I don't plan on having any coffee for the whole diet, and hopefully for the rest of my life. But, you know, I'm not making any promises. That's the goal. So basically, last drink I had was June the 18th was my last coffee. I believe I had 2 that day. So anyway, just thought I'd mention that. And I did have an extra cup of water yesterday, so I had 1 liter in 1 cup. Just try to be very transparent and truthful this whole diet. I'm just looking at the time on my camera. Okay, hopefully I got a little more time to show you this. So about that much ginger. someone's running downstairs. Alrighty, so I'm also going to add the some of this basil that's in my fridge. It's been kind of, I haven't been eating it, so yeah, some of it's kind of going a little brownish, blackish. I mean, I might pick some of that off, but it's organic, so I'm just gonna rinse it. Hey guys, so I got some people came over, so it's gonna be loud. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make this really quick so it's not too noisy. So it's about a handful. It's about a handful of basil, organic sweet basil. Okay, and I've never juiced sweet basil before, other than a salad dressing I made, but I've never juiced it and drank it. But I mean, I've had it in salads, so it's almost the same thing, I think. But I love juicing cilantro or parsley, mainly cilantro, in my orange juice. But I'm gonna try the basil just because I have it, and I don't want it. It's starting to go bad, and I don't want to waste it. So it's either go bad and waste it, or juice it. Pause it. Hello. Okay. So a little bit of a commotional thing going on here. So I'm trying to center myself again here. Just doing some squats. Okay. All right, 10 little squats, good for the quads. Oh yeah, you gotta plug this bad boy in. The battery ran low, so I had to plug in the camera. So, rinse your hands off. So I'm going to juice one thing of orange first, then the basil, then the ginger, now the rest of the oranges. So with all the commotion that was going on with people coming home and whatnot, it's now 5:30. So I'm going to pause this bad boy and show you where I'm at when I'm done. I'm just gonna strain that. Woo, smells good. So I'm gonna I just wanted to show you that I'm straining it, but I'm going to continue juicing. Alrighty, so that made exactly 1 full liter in 1 cup, which I gave away. And I made a little bit of a mess. So I already tasted it, but let me taste it again for you guys. Something up there. Okay, so it's got a nice color to it. Trying to put it in the light. Anyway, let's take a drink of this bad boy. Oh, it's heaven. Wow. So I'm gonna drink this up. Try to sip on it, but I'm probably gonna down it, to be honest with you guys. 5:41. It is 8 o'clock on the dot, so I'm gonna, it's getting late. I'm gonna make a grape juice that I may not drink until tomorrow. But I'm just preparing the grapes now, so I'll show you what I'm doing here to prepare them. So they've been sitting in my fridge for a little while, so they're getting a little bit to the point where I gotta drink them or eat them or juice them, or I'm throwing them out kind of thing. So they still got some life in them. I'm gonna give them a rinse under water here first. Okay guys, so I put about a teaspoon or so on this of baking soda, and now I'm gonna pour in about that much vinegar, because you need to wash grapes really well, especially if they're not organic, which are very hard to find and they're very expensive. So I just get the conventional grapes. So I'm going to now add some water and give them a good wash. So I got these plastic food gloves from the dollar store, which I like to put on my hands, because the grapes, like I said, they're loaded with the chemicals, so I don't want those chemicals absorbing into my skin too much. So if I can, I will put them on. Okay, the grapes are fully washed, and I'm cutting up a lemon to add, not the whole lemon. I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice to preserve the juice if I don't drink it tonight, which I probably won't. Just trying to squeeze every little bit of juice out of the lemon as I can. I'm going to see if I can peel it with my hand. I prefer to peel if I can not cut off the rind. Prefer to peel. But if I have to cut, I will. This one's kind of hard, so I might have to. And I think I got it. So I'm going to juice the lemon first, because I might use it in a salad that I'm thinking of eating. Oops. Almost lost her. Right. So I'm just going to add a little bit. So I think I'm going to use that much, which is about, probably just about a little bit, a tablespoon maybe. Yeah, so I'm going to use that for my salad dressing. Oops, need a cup to put it in. Actually, I'm going to put it in this. Alright, I'm going to save that for my salad dressing in a bit. Now, it's nearly impossible to juice grapes in any juicer. Any juicer that I've used. And I've used a lot. So it's just that they're hard because of they're soft and gushy. And the skin is really tough and like leathery. And it's the skin that gets stuck in the juicer. So I'm going to slowly juice these. Hopefully they won't get clogged. If they do, then I'll have to just take it apart and then clean the screen out just a little bit. So far, so good. I love me some grape juice though. I find grape juice extremely sweet, like almost like pure sugar, really. So I don't mind cutting it with a little bit of lemon. I mean, that's actually probably more than I want to put in it. But I do have lots of grapes, and like I said, I might not drink it tonight, so it will help keep it fresh for tomorrow. Just lost a couple grapes there on the floor, but that's all right. I'll get those later and we'll rinse them off. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to juice these, and I'll get back to you with the finished product here. Actually, I did want to show you this. This is a little bit of the lemon pulp. I thought I had a smaller spoon, but I don't. So I just want to show you that you can eat the pulp. Ooh, what the? What? This is virtually pulp free. This is a... Yeah, okay, so I'm like blown away because usually when I do this, there's like pulp. So this is good. I'm getting a lot of juice, less pulp. But I'll if I do get pulp, I'll show you. So I just want to show you. These are black seedless grapes from Chile, and so far, like, they're the best grapes I've ever juiced in terms of like ease on the juicer. Okay, wow, like that just blows my mind. I've never juiced grapes before where I had no pulp, and I don't mean this pulp that comes out the end of the juicer that I compost. I'm talking with the pulp that you catch in the screen. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, I was kind of looking forward to eating the pulp. And that's why I was going to show you that you get pulp left over with that amount of grapes. You get like a cup of pulp, and it's really good to eat. But no pulp, like, it blows my mind. And like I said, that was the easiest time I've ever had juicing grapes. I'm usually cleaning up my juicer at least once, usually two or three times. But anyway, that blows my mind. So I got a lot of juice here out of that. So over a liter. So I'm gonna get a cup here, or I mean a jar. And I'll get another one here in a second. I'm just gonna rinse it out though, so. Oh, okay, I'm gonna just pour this to the top so I can store it. Actually, I'm just gonna mix it up a bit more. I'm gonna pour a little bit in this. Okay. The reason why I do that is just to make sure it's got an even blend mixture, so not one side has more lemon than the other type thing. Not that it would, because it's all in the jug, but you know what I'm saying.
Powering off.
I thought I had two of these lids, but I guess not. So that is just a teensy weensy air bubble, real tiny. So I'll store that for tomorrow, and I'm going to drink this. So this is a 16-ounce jar. That's 32. So this is almost a half a liter right here. Smells like grapes, but it's not a strong smell. It's just like a faint smell. But my nose is a bit stuffy. Actually, no, my nose is pretty clear. They were older grapes, so they might not have like a strong aroma. And the lemon actually could, you know, take away the aroma. Just swishing the grape juice around in the mouth, getting the mouth enzymes activated. Maybe it'll make my teeth white. Wow. This is actually a very good. It's a very good juice. I would say delicious, but I use that word all the time, but it's kind of, it's different from delicious though. Grape juice, I find, it's very unique. It's almost like wine without the alcohol. It's just like so. I mean, it doesn't taste nothing like Welch's grape juice, but I mean, I don't know what else to compare it to. You have to just try it. Mind you, it is completely different with the lemon. Without the lemon, it's a whole new different taste. I like it with the lemon. It's good. But I prefer, it depends. Like, if I've had a sugary day, like eating a lot of fruit juice, then I would prefer to cut it with lemon. But if I didn't have a whole lot of sugar that day, then I would want pure grapes, and it's like super, super good. Just grapes. So for the main course of what I'm going to eat tonight, day 6 of the diet, is a salad. Okay, and I'm going to make a salad dressing. So I put lemon juice in here from what I juiced from the grape juice. So that's a tablespoon, let's just say. And I'm going to put 2 small cloves of garlic. Just cutting the ends up now. When I say 2 small ones, I mean basically that's a clove, and then these are 2 little baby ones. That's making up the second one. Basically, you can add as much garlic as you like. I'm just adding these 2, or these 3 pieces. Well, actually, I just tried to crush that. I guess it was 2 combined, so now I got 4 little tiny pieces. But like I said, add as much as you like. This is honestly equivalent to about 2 small pieces. Try not to get the skin in there. Garlic can be sticky. No, I don't think I cut the tip off it. I like to cut the little ends off. Uh-oh. That still had a little piece of skin on it. Actually, let's see if that one did too, actually. Oh, I guess I should have checked those ones better. Okay, all the skin is off. That smells good already. We're going to put about a quarter, no, maybe about a half a teaspoon of celery seed. And I'm going to put 1 dried organic chili. I'm going to try to grab a decent sized one. So, you know, like that. 1 chili, dried chili. If you have a fresh one, you can use a fresh one. Or like a jalapeno or a Fresno pepper, something like that. So this is thyme, the herb thyme. I just have it in this jar, but I bought it loose. So we're gonna add about a quarter teaspoon of thyme. I'm going to just check my little recipe notebook. Yeah, that was a quarter to a half, whatever you like. Oh, I hear the kids coming. All right, I had the kids come down to get some water, sorry. So, where was I here? Let's add some maple syrup, shall we? Just to cut down on, because the heat from the chili, and then now I want to make it sweet. And let's see, a little maple syrup. I'm going to add not quite 2 tablespoons, maybe like a tablespoon and a half. And you can always add more if at the end if it's not sweet enough. Then I'm going to add, let's see here. One and a half teaspoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Just give it a little shake. Actually, I'm going to add, because I have lemon in here, I'm just going to add the 1 teaspoon. Because my actual recipe doesn't have the lemon in it, but I wanted to try it with the lemon. In the original recipe is 1.5 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of this stuff. Okay. It's like a balsamic vinegar, concentrated. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. Make sure you get it all. Let's see what else is on the menu here. Okay. That was 1 teaspoon. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that's the olive oil. The olive oil that I'm using. Give it a little shake. So this is a tablespoon. Is this tablespoons? Maybe 2 tablespoons. Can't see. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon. So 2 of those bad boys. Now I'm going to add 1/3 teaspoon of pure sesame seed oil. So, I don't think you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, that's not coming in too clear. Oh, it smells good. So I don't believe this is raw, because if it was raw, it wouldn't really have a smell. So this is probably toasted. So it's I'm going to do 1/3 teaspoon because it is strong. But you need to add this really, because this does bring out the flavor of the whole dressing. Okay, seeing how I was a little interrupted by the kids, I forgot if I added the thyme. So I'm going to add just 1/4 teaspoon, because if I did add it, I think I added 1/4, so it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't ruin the dressing if I did add 1/2 teaspoon. I think it's in there, so I'm going to add just a little, like just a dash. Basically just a little dash. Okay, let me just check to see if I have anything. Oh, yeah. I gotta add some soaked walnuts. Now, I soaked them, rinsed them, and they've been in my fridge for like maybe 3 weeks. So, although my little bar fridge, mini fridge, does not work well and it freezes everything, so in all fairness, they were frozen for at least a week or more. So let me taste test these bad boys. Yummy. Delicious. Food. So I was really worried that they weren't going to taste good. Yummy. So I'm happy. So what we're going to do is add, like, that's probably almost a cup. Not quite, but maybe. So I'm going to add maybe less than half of that, maybe, or about half of that to the mixture here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chop this up with a knife a little bit and sprinkle the chopped up pieces over the salad. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to add some hemp seeds. Now I didn't soak these because they're really hard to soak and rinse, to be honest with you. Like, they're so small. It's I do it sometimes, but I don't have the patience right now because it's late. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of hemp seeds. Okay, so that's it. Oh, I don't know if I want to, but I think I'm gonna add a squirt of the Bragg's savory seasoning. You know, what the heck? Let's add just a drop. Okay, that was literally just a drop. I'm gonna go get the little blender part to this. So I'm gonna blend this up. It's gonna be super loud. Just gonna give it a shake. No, maybe just buzz it for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds kind of thing. There's not a whole lot of liquid and stuff in there, so that's why I keep shaking it. Just gonna rinse my hands real quick. So I'm just gonna give it a little taste tester here. It might need a little salt. So this is very good, just delicious. It's very yummy. The only thing is I should blend it a little more, but it's so hard to blend because there's not a whole lot of mixture. But I think I'll blend it because it's a little bit, still a little bit like crunchy kind of thing. I'm just going to try to get some stuff off the sides. That's good. It's got a little kick to it from the chili pepper. Okay. All right, so that was it for the salad dressing. It turned out very good. It's one of my favorite dressings, actually. I give it a 5-star in my little recipe book. So I'm going to make the dressing, or the salad, and I'll let you know how that goes. Okay guys, I'm going to make the salad now. I'm going to use about that much cauliflower, which is probably about a cup. And I'm going to put Hey guys, I kind of ran out a little bit of storage on my phone, so basically I'm cutting up some cauliflower and I got a mini yellow pepper and some celery, and then I'm going to add some corn. This is raw corn. I'm just going to shred some of that off into the salad as well. And I got about equivalent to 2 stalks of celery here. Maybe I won't use all of it. Actually, I probably won't. I'm just going to go with that much celery. Maybe one big stalk kind of thing. I got a little end piece of romaine lettuce I'm going to use. Just cutting the core out. And I'm going to rinse everything together. I think I got a little bit of lettuce out of that. I get some romaine or iceberg lettuce here. It's from Quebec, Canada. So I didn't go there, I just got it at the market. So I'm going to peel some of this off and rinse it. Hey guys, I noticed my salad dressing thickened up and my salad's looking a little hefty. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to thin it out and blend it up for a second. Okay, so I blended that up a bit and I did add some of those walnuts just. So what I'm doing is I'm just, I washed the lettuce and all the vegetables in a big spinner, big salad spinner. Now I'm cutting up the cauliflower. I kind of lost a little bit of footage because my storage is running small, or running low here. So just chopping up these pieces here, and I took the corn on the cob and shredded it. So we're going to add that as well into the salad bowl. And I like to put these on top, but I'm going to just throw them in now anyway. So I'm under the gun here with the time limit. And then the lettuce looks good to me. Just cutting up these little peppers. Bite-sized pieces. Yep, and I'm going to pause this first. So I'm going to add my salad dressing. I just stirred this up with a spoon. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to add all of it. And then just scrape it out with a spatula type thing. And then whatever is left over in the little bullet blender here, I'm just going to give it a rinse with water, and I like to drink it. I have 7 stuffed olives. They're stuffed with jalapenos. I wish I had the stuffed garlic ones for this, but whatever. So just, I'm going to taste it now. That was a perfect amount of sauce, by the way. I like my salad dressing saucy. Or salad saucy. Lots of dressing, lots of thick, delicious dressing here. Wow. That's amazing. I'll try to get a better shot of it. Okay, so here's the delicious. So here's the delicious salad. Sorry for the bad camera action here. I just lost my light on my phone. So there's the salad. Here's my olives. I drank the leftover in that. And there's the time, 10:10. So I'm going to eat this and then watch a little TV and go to bed. Maybe watch the hockey game. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot to mention, I did add a little salt to this because I didn't add that much Bragg's seasoning. But these are very salty, so it's good to eat them with the salad.